Okay, so as you know, we have discussed about a lot of things in our previous videos, and we discussed about the strategic fit and what is uncertainty of a demand and implied uncertainty of a demand. So today we will be discussing about the demise of Blockbuster. So you might have heard Blockbuster or not, depending on how old you are. So if you have seen Captain Marvel, when she first arrives on Earth, she drops into a Blockbuster store. So that is a store, and let me tell you about it, how it gain its height and how it falls into bankruptcy. So after struggling with depth and strong competition from Netflix and Redbox, Blockbuster filed for bankruptcy in September 2010. So this was a sad end for a company that had dominated the movie rental business in 1990s. Blockbuster was founded by David Cook in 1985 with his first rental outlet in Dallas. Cook was planning to take advantage of a highly fragmented video rental market, where the most of the stores were relatively modest family operations which that carried out a small section of former big hit movies, mainly due to the high cost distributors. Typically, they charge $65 per tape. With around 8,000 tapes and covering 6,500 titles, Blockbuster had a much broader and deeper inventory compared with that of its nearest competitor. So the store operations were greatly streamlined by a computerized system for inventory control and checkout. The store was a huge success, which prompted the additional uh, locations. Like there were three more locations were added by mid 1986. In 1986, however, because of liquidity problems, Cook was forced to turn over the whole company to a group of investors, which was led by Wayne Huizenga. Between 1987 and 1993, Huizenga grew Blockbuster into an enormous success. During this period, Blockbuster opened stores around the globe at the rate of about every 24 hours one store will be opened. By 1993, Blockbuster was a leading global provider for in-home movie and game entertainment with more than 3,400 stores throughout the Americas, Europe, Asia, and Australia. Blockbuster Store was a ubiquitous neighborhood feature that stayed open 365 days a year, generally from 10 a.m. to midnight. Merchandise selection, quantity, and formats were customized at the store level to meet the needs and preferences of local customers. In the early 2000s, though, Blockbuster began to see a real competition from the burgeoning online retail markets as DVDs started to replace tapes. Its major competitor was Netflix, launched in 1997. In addition to being cheaper to purchase than tapes, DVDs were well suited for shipping by mail because they were less expensive to ship and they were less fragile than tapes. Netflix challenged blockbusters on two key dimensions: variety and late fees. Whereas Blockbuster stores generally carried about 3,000 titles, Netflix initially offered more than 10 times that amount. In addition, Netflix did not charge Blockbusters greatly dislikes late fees. Instead, allowing customers to keep titles as long as they want, Netflix monthly subscription plan offered unlimited mail order rentals for $9, the cost of two rentals at a Blockbuster store. Meanwhile, Redbox, a unit of Coinstar, operated vending machines that rented DVDs for as little as $1 a night. Despite its best efforts, Blockbuster brick and mortar stores could not match the low cost operating systems of Netflix and Redbox, which is leading to its bankruptcy, and that's how Blockbuster got closed. Let's talk about Netflix, but not in this video. Just wait a second, the next video will be coming.